Hey, welcome back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show.
I didn't bring Kermit.
No, and I'm not worried about Kermit.
Oh, that's funny.
How is Kermit the dog?
Kermit is good. Kermit the dog, not the frog. He is good. He had his back end was out of whack, so.
Well, did you hear the story I read about the
90-pound beagle?
90-pound beagle?
Yes.
Can you believe that?
Well, my dog is fit that way only because he has pancreatitis. I have all the animals that have issues. But he had jumped into the truck and his back was out of whack. So I went to ring the bell for Salvation Army December 11th, I believe, at Sam's, and I had to take the dog because the chiropractor
of course
also owns a CrossFit gym, and he's like, bring the dog there.
Yeah.
So, and he was much better, afterwards. But, animals don't get that. If you've ever been chiropractic, it doesn't feel great at first. You're releasing all that. And so animals get kind of itchy, scratchy, so we always have to muzzle Mr. Kermit for that because he's like, but he hasn't had to use stairs to get in the truck, and he's jumping around and doing his thing again.
Good.
So,
Good for
he's
him.
good.
Well, I saw that story on the 90-pound beagle, and I thought, who lets that happen? That's crazy that happens.
And some animals are super food motivated, but you're the human.
Yeah,
You're the one that
there's a little controls mechanism there that do that. By the way, before we get started with Laurie, Margarita had posted something I thought was good to share. Good riddance year, and to a better year, 2022, not 2022. We don't want it to be like 2020 again. Please remind people about the bitter cold Saturday night and to check on elderly and to prepare outdoor pets. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Yes.
So I guess it is going to get cold.
18, 19 degrees. I'm struggling with whether I'm going to put, no one put anything on Facebook to Jean or text me, but I'm struggling with whether I'm going to put a coat on my horse. That's a big discussion with horse people.
Whether or not they should get a coat?
Whether they should have coats on or not, ever.
Okay.
So, but if it's going to be, my thing is if it's going to be 50 during the day, then he's sitting there in the cold weather for maybe 2 or 3 hours. I don't want to put a coat on him. Can't get over there. Now he's overheated.
Right.
Now it drops again, and he's sweaty under the coat. That's when he's going to get sick.
Right.
I pretty much think the horse has got it down.
Yeah.
On what to do. There's a barn he can go into and get out of the wind, and so.
Well, this says 16
Woo!
for Sunday morning, so I guess we'll have some cold weather. Maybe it'll finally kill the rest of the bugs and the flies.
Oh my gosh, on Christmas, I'm sitting out with the horse and there's flies everywhere. Like, what is this?
Where are they coming from?
I don't know, but I was not happy. I was like, this cannot be December when there's still flies hanging around.
I know it. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and get rid of, that'll be our New Year's resolution.
Yeah, no
Get rid
bugs,
of
at
all the
least for a
flies.
month.
For a few weeks anyway. Well, what's going on? What have you been up to?
Well, since last I saw you, November 6th, we did the concert with Simon and Garfunkel. And I am happy to report that we met all costs with no sponsors, and both organizations made a little chunk of change.
Well, good.
So that was really good. I was very proud of that. Thanks to everyone who gave us auction items and also came and supported it. We had a great crowd, very different crowd, 2 o'clock VIPs compared to the 7. But that's okay. We're ready for you this time. I was not going to do VIP this time. I have another concert. That's what I'm here to announce, along with some other things. And we were asked to continue that. So we are going to continue that. I am doing
having the
VIP.
Okay.
So we are going to do a tribute to John Denver and Ted Vigil, V-I-G-I-L.
Is it Vigil or
Vigil?
Vigil.
It might be.
Okay.
I'm going to have to agent exactly how to say it. But he's the #1 John Denver tribute artist.
Looks just like him.
Oh, my gosh. Absolutely does. I was like, oh, they got the copyright to the photo, right? And the agent's like, no, that's Ted.
That's him, yeah.
What?
He's got the round glasses and the long hair and the whole thing. Looks just like, I don't know if you've ever had the album... Was it the Rocky Mountain High or his Greatest Hits album? Anyway, he's sitting in a field and all that, and I'm thinking, well, that's
exactly
the guy, you know? So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
Does he sound like him?
Yes.
Okay.
He sounds just like him. I don't know if you heard the story, because I have been on Mike's show in the morning, and we've told the story where he was going to be in a talent competition, and he was not going to sing a John Denver song. And everyone came up to him and said, "Oh my gosh, are you going to do John Denver?"
Because you look like...
Right.
Yeah,
so he made
okay.
it through the cut, and they could change their song, I guess, by the finals. And so he changed his song and played guitar and did John Denver, won nationals, and has become the #1 tribute to John Denver in the country. So that's kind of interesting. Maybe, I mean, I can't imagine no one had ever said that to him before because he looks so much like John Denver. But of course, as you know, Roswell has a big connection with John Denver.
That's right.
Because
he was born in Roswell.
Yes, the first 5 to 6 years he lived there.
Dusseldorf is the name, but he was born in. His dad worked for he was a civilian contractor for the Air Force and was doing some work at the Roswell base, and so that's why that's where he.
And his dad was his private pilot. Once his dad gave him the blessing. At first, his dad was like, "You are not going to be a singer, no."
Yeah.
And then obviously he gave in.
Yeah. So the world is glad he did.
Right.
Yeah.
And he became his private pilot. And that's where John's enthusiasm came for being a private pilot as well on small planes.
Yeah.
So that's the tie-in. It is $40 for VIP. It is $30 for reserved. It is online right now at roswellcommunitylittletheater.org.
Okay.
The seating chart itself is up, so you don't have to pick your seats blindly. So you can can just pick whatever seat you want. It'll say checkout. It's very easy to use. If I have a lot of people that are like, no, I don't want to do it. I want to talk to someone to do it.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and call 575-513-8119, and you can have your reservation done that way.
Okay.
Tickets will be at will call when you come in that evening. I can tell you 2 days ago, I was on the phone all day. I mean, about 25 tickets.
Right. Tickets, yeah.
Were sold already for February 19th. So it's great for Valentine's Day. You forgot someone at Christmas. It's between Christmas and, well, now this is the last day, New Year's. You might want to buy some tickets.
Yeah.
I'm pretty...
Is it one show or two shows?
There's 2 shows.
2 shows. Okay. So there'll be an afternoon show and an evening show.
Yes. And I moved... we moved the shows kind of around again because of last time. There's a little bit of too much of a huge break in between the two. And it would be nice to be over a little sooner. Because obviously I travel back to Artesia. But we had a lot of Artesians come at 2 o'clock, and we really appreciate that. But we're doing the 2 o'clock for that, and I got a lot of comments from the patrons of Roswell Community Little Theater. Thank you for doing it 2 o'clock. We would have loved to come, but when it was going to be at night.
Yeah.
So we will probably always keep that 2 o'clock. I negotiate that. It's not much more for us to, it's a fixed cost whether they do 1 show or 2, so we might as well do the 2 and get everyone involved.
Yeah.
But Roswell Little Theater is doing it for their roof.
Okay.
They still need a new roof and new tiling on their ceiling, so they're still raising money for that. And the Kiwanis of Roswell is building an all-inclusive park. The only other all-inclusive park is in Rio Rancho, I believe.
Okay.
And so we'll be the only one in the southeast that I know of that the state is saying.
Kermit needs to be the spokesperson for the roof project.
You think?
Yeah, roof.
Well, and he doesn't his roof isn't like a regular. He's a blue tick coon as well as a German short hair pointer, so it's more like a roof. He has like a howl bark, but that's okay. It's very distinct.
Yeah. But they need a roof for the theater, and then the Kiwanis Club is raising money for the
park. All inclusive, meaning all children of all abilities can come and play together.
Yeah.
So a lot of people ask.
Neat. And there's a spot. There's already where the park's going to be. That's already the groundbreaking for
Calhoun?
that.
Is there a park named Calhoun?
Cahoon Park
In Roswell, by the water facility, their pool. Okay, yep, that's where it's at.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not as familiar with Roswell as I should be. But
there's the Cahoon Park, which is like near downtown, which had the pool that
this is where the new
down.
water facility.
That's Sila Grande.
Okay, Sila Grande.
Okay,
it's going to be out. We've done a celebration of sight.
So it's going to be out there.
Yes.
That used to be the airport.
Yes.
Back in the day.
That is where it's at.
Yeah.
The more you talk about it, the more I'm like, yep, I just can't ever remember the name of it.
Yeah.
But so it's going to be out there, and we're working with the city, the National Autism Society, and the Kiwanis of Roswell. Kiwanis, it's our project to celebrate our 100th year anniversary, which actually happened last January.
Yeah.
We weren't able to celebrate because of, as everyone knows. So we're still raising money and trying to get it all together and hopefully have it done by this summer, but we'll see.
Okay.
But anyway, in the meantime,
will
we're
you
going to
be
keep raising
doing
money.
VIP?
Yes,
for
the
this,
VIP.
for this event?
We are changing our foodie. We didn't have any real sponsors, as in for the concert, but we had foodie sponsors last time, which were, if I can remember them, Backdraft Barbecue, Bewitched. Is it Portofino's in Roswell? Portofino's. Yep. And I'm missing one.
Uh-oh.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll think of it. I did this on the other show, too. But this time we have a different foodie sponsor. Might be a little lighter. We ended up with a lot of food left over.
Okay.
Not a lot of wine. Just saying, that's 7 o'clock people. We keep the VIP room open for intermission as well. So you get to have snacks, wine, and you get to you'll meet Ted prior to the concert. Mm-hmm. Everyone can meet him afterwards, but you get to meet him before and during intermission. He comes and hangs out.
Oh.
So that's a little different than most concerts.
Hangs out at intermission, huh?
Yeah. At least they did. The Simon and Garfunkel people did, and you get the best seats in the house, which is right there in the middle. Mm-hmm. So we have 4 rows only for VIP. I wanted to add some more rows, but Alethea, who is their president of their board, she was right. She said the 7 o'clock had so many people in that room that we either need to figure out 2 rooms for them to be in, or so we're going to keep it the way it is. I mean, it's good. It's good if I can say, hey, VIP is sold out. You should have got your tickets sooner.
Now, where is the Roswell Community Little Theater?
It is 1717 South Union Street. Mm-hmm. It's, there's the Theater ER, the movie theaters, and it is right around the corner.
Okay.
And I think is that Poe? Is that, what's on that? Where is the movie theaters? Is that Poe?
I think that is Poe. Yeah, it's up from Roswell High School.
Yes, it's up from Roswell High School, if you know where that's at.
I say up from Roswell, west of Roswell High School.
Yep.
So.
And then you turn south.
Some people, when you hang up on them, don't take that for an answer, and they call right back. And so I keep hanging up on them. Mm-hmm. It's like, get the hint here, dude. All that. So that's where the Roswell Community Little Theater is. How many does that seat?
It seats 198.
Oh, so it's a small.
Yeah. And very intimate
number
as well.
3.
Yeah. Let's see how many times. You charge them $10 every time you have to hit that. Pick it up and say, you owe me $50.
Here's number 4.
Oh, and I was going to tell you, speaking of your watch.
Yeah.
I will donate 2 tickets to the John Denver to your Drag the Thing Through the Dog competition.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Whoever wins.
Have you seen that game?
I have not seen it, but I've heard you talk about it.
Here's the game, and if you want to be a regular guest, you could be a participant in the contest if you want. So here's the underwear, the socks, the teddy bear, the homework, the phone, and the poop.
And you gotta drag it on through the intestines.
You drag it through the dog and out the back side, and you don't want to get the buzz.
Right.
You don't want to hurt the dog. You don't want the buzz, and you certainly don't want the, So... Yeah, we're gonna do a little competition with this thing. Lana found it. I don't know where she found it, and
I'm just thinking, who in the heck has the copyright to that? That is like someone's brain, right?
It's hilarious, yeah. So,
but I can give you 2 tickets to the John Denver
thank you. I appreciate that.
And then that way, might never come, right? If they didn't have the tickets, so hopefully they'll come and see it, and enjoy it, and then want to come back.
Well, that's great. So tickets are online right now.
Oh,
so
right
you
now.
You can go to Roswell Community.
Yes. RoswellCommunityTheater.org.
.org.
And it's theater RE, Old English, because that is a live theater versus a movie theater.
Movie theater, that's right.
But if you don't want to do that, you can call 575-513-8119 and get your tickets that way.
Okay. That sounds great.
You get a confirmation email. You don't have to bring that with you. You just tell us your name, and you'll have your tickets waiting for you at the door.
At the door. And that's February
19th.
Which is a Saturday.
In
February.
After Valentine's Day, so you could use it as a late Valentine's gift.
Give it as a gift and then go to the show. Well, that's great. Like I said, I've seen the pictures, and he it really does look like, the 70s John Denver.
Oh, yeah. The hat and everything.
Yeah, the Rocky Mountain High version of John Denver and all
with
that.
the eagle.
That's right. That's right. No, that's great. Well, what else is going on? You have some other
Well,
things
I'm
coming
also,
up?
those are things that I'm doing in Roswell, but I'm also a artesian Altrusian.
Okay.
That's hard to say. And I want to let you know on January 22nd, which is Saturday, from 3 to 6, we're going to do Bunko again
Okay.
at the First Christian Church in the Fellowship Hall. And I believe she said it was $20 to join to come in, and you win prizes, and I think you win cash prizes, actually. And we have, like, I did a wine basket for the last one, and you can, and it's a silent auction. $20 entry fee, I believe, she says.
Okay.
So that is, at least keep that open for more information. It'll be Saturday, January 22nd, 3 to 6, Bunko at First Christian Church Fellowship Hall for Altrusa fundraiser.
Okay.
And then, when I went out to get to my car, and Linda got me all fahoodled, is that what is coming up? Oh, there it is. Smorgasbord.
Yes.
Ba-ba-da-dum. We already have tickets.
Oh, good.
And I actually have already purchased my tickets. So, Jean, these are for you and Lana.
Oh.
And it is, I'm going to have to put glasses on because I can't read this, 59th Annual Smorgasbord.
Wow.
It will be a drive-through again at Our Lady of Grace. It will be enchiladas again like we did last year because it was very successful.
Which are awesome.
It is a $10 plate donation. It is 11 to 1:30 on that Sunday, February 6th. Sunday, February 6th, 11 to 1:30. You can pre-buy your tickets, or you can drive through and buy your tickets. Any Altrusian will have them.
Okay.
But if you need more information on that, again, you can call 575-513-8119, and I will either direct you to the correct person or I'll get you tickets. But there's your and Lana's tickets.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
So you've always been a big supporter, so I felt that you guys should get some free tickets this year.
Well, thank you. And I know sometimes, because like you can get the Altrusa knives at Brown Drug.
Right.
And sometimes they'll have tickets
That's
for
what
sale.
I sold last year around the corner. I was a little disabled, couldn't stand very long. So Mary and I were at the booth selling knives. I think we sold 3 or 4 sets, actually, which I thought was pretty good for no one knowing that we would even be there once you went around the corner. So So we probably will be selling knives again this year. I am not sure. I will find out whether there'll be seating inside, whether you can come in and sit down, or if it's all going to be drive-through. This is drive-through. I'm assuming they want to keep it that way, but we got the tickets but didn't have a discussion about it. So once I find out more details, I will let you know. But I just wanted to get the date out there so y'all knew that it's Saturday, February 6th, 11 to 1:30 at Our Lady of Grace
Catholic Church, the St. Damien Center.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm like the center behind the church. Whatever that's called.
Well, the barking guy is happy to hear now that when this is, because he's a big proponent of talking about it, promoting it.
Oh, yeah.
And then when he buys his tickets, he'll tell everybody where he bought his tickets and all that good stuff. So but for many